So I got 1,000 followers, which I knew this was gonna happen soon, but I was also kind of not expecting that when I started the blog, I think almost a month ago now. I believe I started it on the 10th of December. So yeah, it's the 7th today, and that means just under a month ago this blog was started, and I've gotten 1,000 followers since then. Wow, that's crazy. So I decided to make a video. I cut my hair, as you can see. It's shorter. I meant for it to be about yay high and I cut off a little too much. But that just means I'll let it grow back and do crazy stuff with it again later. So I'm gonna post this to YouTube, which you'll see at that point, but I'm gonna put it up there so that you don't get mixed up with my old YouTube, which has things I'd like not to remember at the moment. So I'm doing this voice meme. I keep looking at my computer. It's right over there. See, computer. So what's your name? You can call me Kiki. It's short for Kiana. It's been a nickname I've had for, what year is it? 10 years now, so you can call me Kiki. My star sign is Sagittarius. I was born December 1st, 1993, so right around there. I speak English as my native language. I'm too lame to learn another language. I want to learn Italian, but I just have to get off my butt and do it. So I live in Oregon, the greater Portland metro area. What was the last thing I ate? A cookie. Chips Ahoy Reese's Cup cookie thing. I don't currently have a crush on anyone, but that besides... Anyway, I don't currently have a crush on anyone that I could potentially get with. That could change. Describe your ideal date. I don't have one. Surprise me. My favorite fictional character. I think I described this to someone and I put it as Shizuo Heiwajima, and problem is that could change, but overall there are a few characters that my feelings have not changed for, and he is one of them. And that's been since like 2011, so 10 maybe. Think 11 though. One of them was tell a joke. So this is my girlfriend's joke that every time someone hears it they do laugh. So why did the snowman pull down his pants? The snowblower was coming. Something that makes me happy, my cat. That's pretty simple. Because he may be a little shit, but I love him. Right now he's wearing his ugly Christmas t-shirt because it's been chilly, and he was grooming the actual fur at the edges of the t-shirt. It was ridiculously adorable. What is my favorite word? I'm going to give you a new word to use when you want to be discreet in public now. Dish. It's spelled D-I-C-H-E. It's a combination of the word dick and douche. So if you want to call someone a dick or a douchebag, douche, simple, whatever, you can call them a dish. Because I fucking combine words by accident all the time because I stutter. Like, I got a milkshake yesterday, and because I was stuttering, I ended up saying McMilkshake. My favorite curse word? I say fuck a lot. Or do I type fuck more? Either way, I like fuck because it's got more of an emphasis than other words. and so it's more fun to use. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt? Well, I'm going to school for psychology, so I want to hopefully work with children to try to make their lives a little better if I can become higher up in the field. Otherwise, I want to try to start YouTube because I'm a nerd, and if I can get anywhere close to being potentially famous, or even just enough people to help, I want to start up a charity, as I said, so that would be something that would be really cool to do. I've had a bunch of you send in a bunch of asks, and because I'm not good at just making up something to celebrate having 1,000 followers. I'm pretty sure some of them are spam, but I don't have time to look through them at this point. So, Annan said, I'm ignoring that one. I know who said that one actually. What are the reasons you like Tyler? From White T-shirt Tyler. Why specifically white t-shirt is my question. But no, really it's all about the personality for me. Like at first, you know, I don't pay attention to anyone because I'm a loser like that, but I started seeing him more in Mark's videos, and he just gives off this radiant personality. Like, he has a sick, crude kind of humor that Mark does, but he's also nice, and like, you just look at any pictures he has with fans, and when he's around his friends, when they're not like doing the whole little skits, and he's just glowing with happiness. Like, you go from stone-faced Tyler to never stop smiling Tyler. And he's just, and I see a lot of myself in him too. Like, that's how I know that he's a mom friend, because I'm the mom friend. It's just, I can't always be the mom friend because I'm broke and I'm working, and yeah. Annan said, what's your favorite memory out of all the ones from your blog so far? Oh, that was great. Oops. So, I don't know if I should link Greg. I don't know if he wants to be linked. I just really like that, even though this is literally made because I felt there weren't enough pictures of Tyler, I've created a small little community. Like, I went from feeling awkward posting anything not Tyler related to spamming people with random bullshit. People accept it, and then even you guys even encourage me, which is not good. But I've also managed to make this crazy little Discord, and I don't know, it's just, I love the fact that I feel more accepted on this blog than I do on my blog, because people reach out to me and people talk to me, whereas on my blog it's just a bunch of silence. I mean, there are people who do send me stuff, but it's usually silent. And I have like almost 500 followers there. That's like half of what I have here, and I'm pretty sure more than half of them are inactive or porn blogs. Okay, so Annan wants some advice. I remember reading this earlier. Alright, if you want stuff, I have to go read an essay I wrote in front of like 200 some people in less than a week, and I'm dying inside. Any tips on how to survive this? Laugh my ass off. Rest in peace. Pray for me. Honestly, all I can say is make sure you're, I know this sounds silly, but make sure you're breathing, because if you do longer exhales after you inhale, you don't have to do like through your nose, out your mouth. Just if you do longer exhales than your inhales, it'll calm you down a little bit, and just focus on your material, because like I know I don't seem like the person, but I passed speech communication with an A. I passed acting with an A minus. I had to do a presentation in British literature too. And I also presented at 2 conferences. So I get what you mean. And it was a lot smaller, but just focus on your material and don't think about the people. Don't look around, but don't look at the people. That could help, because if you start looking for reactions in them, you're gonna get disappointed, and you're gonna be disappointed in yourself, and you're gonna let that get to you. Don't. Focus on what you're talking about, and if you're reading an essay, you're probably looking down at your essay a lot, so just breathe and read it out. And if you just try to do the breathing, and anytime you have to take a breath, so in between sentences or in the middle of the sentence where a comma would be, try to breathe. Just keep breathing. And remember, you've got this. I believe in you. So, Cranky Tyler said, congrats on 1,000, Dad. I love you. Hey, I'm sick. You should come save me. I'm sorry. I'd send you medicine, but I don't know where you live. He also said, thanks for letting me in the Discord server. It's really cool, and I've never been happier, to be honest. I'm glad I met you and everyone else there. You did a really cool thing by making the server. That's kind of what I really wanted to do. I wanted to get you guys together because I'm not active on Discord. I mean, I am now, but I wasn't then. I literally made it for one fucking reason. And then I joined 3 servers, and one of them's too active because there's too many people and I get lost because there's 500 channels. And then the other servers, one was for my Mabby guild, which doesn't exist anymore, and the other server was sort of to try to replace my Skype group. But my Skype group kind of died after I broke it off with my ex, so that didn't even get off the ground. Annan said, I'm in love with Tyler. What do? Join the line. I'm pretty sure at least 900 people know that feeling. But really, I don't know what to tell you besides just bear with it. Another Annan said, is it weird that the only thing on my bucket list, besides meeting Mark, Ethan, and Tyler, is to touch one of those big trucks while driving in a car? I saw Def Ramsey do it, and I've wanted to do it ever since. All I gotta say with that is, that's interesting. At least you've got a bucket list, because my only thing on my okay, I do have a bucket list, but I don't know how many of these things are gonna get done. At least you've got a bucket list, so you can add to it if you want to. Be careful if you do manage to do that. Just remember to be as careful as possible, because if you're not, horrible things could happen. Awful things can just happen from you sticking your arm out the window. So be careful is all I ask of you. Prisma Kit said, shit dude, fucking pink season, man. God damn, I'm so hot for Joji. I'm pretty sure this was a troll ask. I could be wrong. I was gonna listen, but I got distracted by getting chips, as I said, because my stomach speaks louder than my brain sometimes. Plus, my roommate needed to get some cleaning stuff, and she's not gonna have a day off until next Saturday, and she needs to clean before then, so. Someone asked me about my OTPs, and I didn't know what they meant, so they replied and said, hi, I'm the OTP Annan. Any fandom you want? I'm not sure what you're in, so yeah, any fandom. LOL. Well, I'm in a lot of fandoms. Let me just bring up my fandoms. Not all of them though, because that would be long. I will say that like in Overwatch, I really don't give a damn about any ships. Like none whatsoever. Like you do you and I'll do me and we won't do each other. Probably. Said a famous person. I ship Suzaku and Euphemia from Code Geass, and Euphemia was one of my favorite characters and I'm so mad that she died, but that's beside the point. In Durarara, I ship Shinra and Salty, because I love those two. Can I say I ship Amy Player? I mean, like, I don't really care what people think, but I think they're kind of cute together from what we've seen, and anyone who... I guess it doesn't help that Amy kind of reminds me of like a girlier version of my girlfriend and some other things, but I'm not sure the words. Like, they're both really into space. They're both really into weird things. They're born on the same day, 2 years apart. They like the Player and Crom and Awakening, but that could just be because I have a weakness for Lucina. I fangirl way too much, made a post, said, question for the 1,000 follower ask, congrats on the 1,000 in advance, I just found your account, oh my god I love Tyler too. So what's your favorite of Mark's videos that has him in it? Shit fam, I meant to look this up earlier too and I forgot. There's a lot, there's a lot of him, and I mean, I like some of the ones where you can really sort of see his humor shine through, like in the one where they did the change scene. Everyone else is dying, but if you watch him, he's not laughing very often. He's very hard to make laugh. Like, he laughs more at people screaming change and them struggling than him laughing. Admittedly, I started liking him because of Disco Discomfort, so I guess that has sort of a soft spot for me. But I did, one of my favorite things, because I don't obviously have a favorite, is in Quick Draw when he's like, Wade, you got handsome. And Tyler does that ridiculous cute face of his. Typhonator 3000 said, so Typhonator 3000 said, pops up from behind cardboard box. Where did you get that? Do you have an OTP for Game Grumps? Do you even watch them? Slowly, nervously ducks back down behind box. From behind box. Hi. I don't really watch them that much. Like, I watch them occasionally. Like, I don't think I've really watched them in the past 6 months, so no, I can't say that I do. I watch Rooster Teeth more, and that's not even that often. I should probably watch stuff more, but hi, nonetheless. Hi. Hi. Oh, this is my Pride bracelet. Sorry, can't answer your question very well. This is also my Luna tattoo, so enjoy that. Chloe Bear Doesn't Care, that kind of rhymes, said, I'm guessing because it's slightly misspelled, bullying advice because I'm gay at a homophobic school. On that, I have to say, unless you've already come out, I would probably mostly keep it to myself, because that's not a place you want to bring it out, because you're just inviting people to be rude to you, and you don't want to let them have that. Because if you haven't come out already to people around you, then you don't want to let them have that ability to be over you. And if you have, then all I can say is just try your best and do what you can for yourself. Because I had an experience in middle school. A lot of people were coming out saying that they might be bi, or they were bi, and it was kind of trendy. around that time for everyone to be bi because, ooh, look, it's whatever. And I realized that I might actually like girls around that time. So I tried to bring it up to my mom, who in turn was like, hey, you like girls? I'm like, okay, not talking about this ever again. So like, I dated my current girlfriend for like almost 3 years completely under her nose. I mean, it helped for us because we were long distance online over the phone kind of thing, but really it's all about what makes you comfortable. If not telling people is what's best, do that, because you don't want them to ruin your years. I mean, a lot of us nowadays are realizing that the golden high school days are not really that golden. Especially a lot of us who are in the LGBT, a lot of people who are have mental problems in some way or another. So just, if you can't avoid it, don't give them that. And if you're already facing it, just find an outlet that you can go to and work on trying to get away from it, because that's ultimately what I ended up doing. I left my mom, I moved in with my girlfriend. Her mom was also abusive, but I think because we were together it was easier. And so just look at the future without thinking like 5 million years ahead, but make plans for the future. So like, I don't know how old you are, don't have any context, but if you're under 18, think, okay, I want to try to make sure that by the time I'm 18, I have a place to go to when I turn 18 and I can get out of here. Because when I turned 18, 13 days later, I was on a bus. I left for Pennsylvania, and I have only been back once, and that was to visit, and I regretted it because my mom tried to say my girlfriend was isolating me, and that was a sign of abuse. Never mind the fact that she's the reason I got into college. Anyway, or to Oregon. Anyway, so just do what's best for you, because that might be not coming out to people around you besides people who are close. That may be just trying to ignore it and talking to people online. Just, that's all I can say, because there's no, you beat the bully up and he'll stop bullying you, because it's not like physical bullying, which that can work. It's a lot different, and I never figured it out. I ended up being taken out of school to go on to online school and not finishing actual high school. I never finished middle school, so I skipped out on a lot of that. So I don't know besides that. Sorry if my advice isn't what you were looking for. I hope that it helps. You're free to talk to me whenever. My messages are open, my inbox is open. I have a willing ear to lend. And otherwise, I hope you've all enjoyed this. It was like 30 minutes of rambling and bullshit, but I hope you all enjoyed it, and thanks again for 1,000 followers. Yes, I'm very shaky.